got Braylon Braxton, and kind of keeping with the theme of the November 14th, 11-14 deal. We mentioned this earlier. His 11th TD pass of the season came in the second quarter. That was a 14-yard TD toss to Chuck Montgomery, in which they made a heck of a hands catch, great throw and catch there. Braylon Braxton, everybody.
Well, just, today had to throw the ball a little bit more maybe than you've been asked to do before, but stepped up in there and looked confident. How did it feel out there to be able to perform like you did and, finish off this game?
Shoot. First of all, I really want to just say thank the fans for a great home schedule. Anytime you can go undefeated at home, that's great. I feel like it's a testament to our fan base. But no, honestly, I just went out there and did my job. Coach always talks about doing your job. So if I got to step up and make a throw, if I got to step up, extend the play, make a throw, if I got to step up and run, I'm just out there trying to do my job and trying to get the ball to the playmakers.
Braylon, your first 75 game here at Marshall. Take me through this week and what does this win mean to you?
This was huge, just to be able to honor those families of the 75, honor these 75. It was huge, all week, just kind of like finding out a new nugget every day, getting to talk to Red Dawson, getting to talk to Rev, just really just getting to learn about the history of Marshall. This is a great place, nobody else has our story, so it was good.
The offense, like we said, found a way. It was, Coastal's kind of tricky defense. They play man a lot, that. But just, what kind of an effort did it take collectively to get it done?
It always starts up front, Our offensive line, they did a great job when it was time to do a great job. They held up when it was time to hold up, and they gave me time to make the throws when it was time to make throws. And I feel like that's the reason why we won the game today. We won more pivotal moments than they did. So,
Coach talks about everybody trying to help each other out in their phase. You get a special teams touchdown, you get a turnover right there, down inside the 5-yard line. How much does that help take the pressure off of an offense?
It takes a lot of pressure off, honestly, man. Our special teams, great group. Our defense, a great group. I feel like we're starting to do a much better job playing complementary football. Our defense gets the turnover. Chris runs it down the 2-yard line. We score the next play. That's complementary football right there. So I feel like we're just doing a great job of playing team ball right now, and we got to keep going though. So.
7-3, chance to still make some noise in these last 2 games on the road. But what does a 6-0 record mean at home for a team like this?
It means the world. Like I said, it's a testament to our fan base. It's a testament to the guys on our team. We started at the first game of the season after we won the first one at home. Everybody started saying we don't lose at home. So, we didn't lose at home, 6-0. So.
How about Chuck Montgomery's performance today? Not a guy that always gets the bulk share of the targets, but it seemed like he made the most of his opportunity today.
Yeah, I was telling Chuck all week he was due for a win. So he made the plays when they needed to be made. Chuck a very reliable target. I love Chuck to death. It's my dog. I'm really happy for Chuck though. So.
Anything further for break?
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, Brenden.
Sacks today. His 14th sack of the season came at the 11-yard line. 11-14 again. Mike Green, everybody.
Mike, just the fact you guys made so many big plays. Some of that obviously is effort, but some of it also is you just pulled it out on the field for this game. Is that kind of what you felt out there this afternoon?
Yeah. Also, coming into this game, I kind of knew that it was going to be a who makes more plays kind of game. Coastal is a great team. They've always been a great team. For the past few years, they kind of just had respect. Every team in the Sun Belt has respect for them. And we knew that coming into this game that we were going to have to make more plays than them. Everything didn't go in our favor. Everything wasn't sunshine and flowers, but I knew that if we did what we were supposed to do and we made more plays than them, that we was going to win the game. So I feel like that's just a testament of how well our team prepared for this game, and I'm just very thankful for the guys that we have on our team and the coaching staff and the fan bases around us, because without any one of those, this wouldn't be possible.
walk me through those last couple of drives. You get fourth down stops in really key moments, and it's kind of, been that bend but don't break, mentality that seems to have kind of stuck with this team.
Yeah, and you kind of see like that's our thing. That's a defensive thing. When we get rolling and it gets to cut time and we have to make a play, we get it done. And that just shows you that the type of guys that we got on our defense and the type of guys that we got on our offense and special teams also are special. Not only do we go out there with unbelievable effort, the will to play, and talent, is we're going out there with our heart out there. So I feel like today was bigger than football, and I think it's going to be a good test and to the rest of the season. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity that we're in right now. So.
When you go back and look at this game, where do you think the turning point was? Because it was tightly contested. Obviously, they went down and scored the first drive. But where did you kind of feel the momentum turn in this one? Or did you?
I feel like the turning point was our last stop. That was a turning point. I know some teams they get in the groove when it comes down to them having to make a play and them having to score and stuff like that. And I think the turning point was the last drive. Only because, like, you know how football is now, anything can happen. And our last drive, we're getting off the field, and that leaves our offense with 40, maybe 50 seconds left on the clock. All they have to do is hike it 3 times, and the game's over. So I knew on the last drive that was the turning point.
Mike, what was it like to try to see Chris Thomas try to run that ball back?
To be completely honest, here we are now.
You were celebrating.
After I got the sack, I thought it was just a sack. I didn't know it was a strip sack. And I look up, and I hear the crowd going crazy, and I'm like, all right, well, I just got a sack. Then I look over, and they're celebrating for Chris. So I was like, okay, well, I'm proud of Chris, and I'm like, what are they cheering for him for? And then next thing you know, I see him with the belt, and our turnover belt, and I'm like, oh, it was a strip sack, and he recovered it. This big 300-pound guy that wears number 7, surprisingly, got a fumble recovery. So I'm very proud of Chris. Chris came a long way, and just thankful for the opportunity that he has here, and hope that he continues to build off of what he's already established.
I think you were still holding your archer pose.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. I was like, are they
I
cheering
think
for
he
me?
was pinned to the ground. I saw that.
He tried to reach the ball across the what's it called? I didn't even know that until we got to the sideline. We're watching the clip, and I see him thinking he's some receiver trying to stick the ball out over the pylon. No, you need to run in straight line. But he deserves it. Guys like him, he feeds off of energy, and as long as he's making plays, his game will excel extremely. So I'm very proud of him.
Good deal.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate y'all. God bless.
Thank you.
Dave Griffith, right? The red man?
Dave Griffith.
Yep.
Foxville, Virginia.
Gotcha. All right, everybody. J.J. Roberts today, 12 tackles, a tackle for loss, 4 passes broken up. Might have had a block that led to a touchdown. Again, 11-14. Number 11 gets the block that leads to a return for a touchdown. Been 14 years since Marshall's done that. Leads the Sun Belt Conference in passes defended now.
Yeah. JJ, you hear stories like that all the time. It always seems like something comes up in the 75 game with those numbers. But, that was a big play in the game. To walk me through kind of what your role was in that, and how sometimes on the special teams everybody's got to be in their spots for something like that to happen.
Yeah, I got to credit my teammates. They were able to. Going into the game, Coach Galante schemed it up to where it was going to be open, and my teammates were able to execute, grabbing the shoulder pad, pulling him down. And I hopped over, Blocked the kick, and Jacoby did a great job scooping and scoring. So, and also Mo made a block to kind of spring him forward. So it was good.
Did you feel like, I just felt like the game tilted right then. Is that kind of what you felt like at that point?
Special teams always is a big factor in the game, you know, whether people feel like it or not. So, like, making a play like that normally is able to shift the momentum. So I think it definitely helped in the game.
We're flying around out there on the field, obviously, 4 breakups today. But, you know, in a game like that, when it comes down to, you know, Coastal's going to throw the ball until the very end. You know, just how important was it to settle in and you know, not get too high, too low after, you know, after plays?
Yeah, that's always one of the key things, you know, not to, you know, Coach always talks about it, keep your poise. So regardless of, you know, what was happening, we were able as a defense to go out there and continually make plays as a whole and ultimately get us the win in the end.
You know, 6-0 for this team at home this year. Just what does that mean to you?
It's a big deal, especially with this being the 75 game. You know, able to honor them in the way that we played today in 6-0 at the Joan. I mean, going undefeated at home is a really big deal. So,
you know, Mike kind of talked about it a little bit, but this defense has you know, been a little bit bend don't break for, you know, for several weeks now. But to come up with the plays in the biggest moments, whether it's a knockdown or, you know, Mike gets the strip sack on, you know, to set up a score. Just, you know, do you kind of lock in on those moments in particular and realize that, all right, you know, I've got an opportunity to make a play, I'm going to go do it?
Yeah, I got to give glory to God. You know, I feel like I'm always in the right spot at the right time, and I think a big part of that goes to my Lord and Savior. So I think at the end of the day, you know, allowing us to make the right plays and make the right reads and being in the right spot, you know, everything just falls together.
How'd you hang in the air that long? I didn't know you had that kind of hops. I think you contorted your body and hung in there. If you had done it, he was right behind. He was going to catch it. It looked like.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like that great of a play, and then I came to the sideline. Everybody was talking to me about it, and I was like, I didn't feel like I did anything crazy. But I mean, I batted the ball down, but I didn't think like it was anything crazy. And then when I got in the locker room, I watched the play, and I was like, that wasn't bad. I was like, that was pretty good. So I mean, it was a. I mean, I'm glad I was able to make the play, especially with it being 4th down and knowing that if I didn't get the ball there, he scores. So, I mean, it was good.
Almost got another interception. You going to get one this year?
I'm going to hit the jugs. I've been saying it. What's crazy is in practice I catch all of them, and then we get in the game, and I'm hitting jugs, though. Just, I got it.
Good deal.
Everybody good?
Appreciate you.